How's it going, card gamers? It's Optima, back with a brand new video, and today I'll be showcasing a very fun off-meta deck that I was able to use to climb to Masters last week. It's going to be featuring two champions I've become really fond of in Norra and Morgana. If you happen to enjoy aggressive mid-range decks, then I think you'll like this one. However, to be a little bit more specific, if you enjoy going for wide swings thanks to the burst speed summons of portals, or if you happen to enjoy going for very heavy attacks on turn 7 thanks to the strength of Winding Light's summon effect, or if you just happen to enjoy the lottery and high rolls that are portals, then I think I have the deck for you. So make sure you guys stick around for the full video, and if you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Let's hop right in. Alright guys, so before we hop right into the games where we'll be showcasing the deck, I wanted to just quickly give you guys a quick rundown on how to properly pilot the deck, because if I don't do that, then I feel like I'm just not doing you guys a full service so that you know how to actually pilot it. Because if you're just going out there and aimlessly playing the deck, it may not go as well as it would otherwise. So bear with me real quickly, or we just quickly go over the game plan with the deck, and then we'll hop right into those games showcasing it. So when it comes to this deck, obviously it is Bandle City Targon, and what we usually see when it comes to Bandle City Targon is Winding Light. Yes, it is a Winding Light deck, but I feel like that is far from like a end-all be-all. The deck does so many other things other than focus on Winding Light, helping it finish games on turn 7. It's able to do quite a lot else, so let's kind of get into that. So let's start with the early game. In the early game, you're really just looking for your portal enabling units. So while Beard is a really strong unit because of him just giving the chime to units and making them beefier, and just sought to have your main units you're trying to focus on is that junk construct, especially if you can get a chime on the junk construct. Obviously then Norra, she's the most important unit to get in the early game, because the more Norra hits you could get in. It's just the simplest way to get portals in the deck. Really strong, and a little bit of chip damage that really does go a long way when it comes to finishing the game in the late to mid game. Furthermore, the Tea Maker is pretty good at trading with a lot of units, especially in other mid-rangey decks, particularly Overwhelm. And then obviously Portal Scholar is one of the main units of the deck, because you want to get that impact on those units so that then your attacks have a lot more impact behind them, pun intended. So yeah, that's kind of the early game, is really focusing in on those units. There's a little bit more niche things depending on matchups, but that's just mostly going to have to come from playing the deck. So that's the first thing to focus on. Furthermore is Pale Cascade. Pale Cascade is a fantastic card in this deck because it allows you to kind of not feel as bad about some of those portal low rolls. Sometimes you're gonna have a bunch of portals in your deck and you're not gonna get any of them at the beginning of the turn. So it's really nice to have Pale Cascade as an option to potentially help you get around those low rolls and be able to get one more draw that allows you to get 2 of those 4 portals that were in your deck. So at least you can still go for a pretty strong attack. And it is at burst speed. You do have to enable it first, but you do have some options for enabling those. There's been plenty of moments where I've went for Portapalooza into a Pale Cascade and been able to go for super strong attacks. So Pale Cascade is really there offensively, but don't feel completely against using it defensively as well. It's just best offensively when you're helping it get those portals and get those draws for you, so you can just make the most of your offensive returns, because going for open attacks is actually a really huge part of this deck. So Pale Cascade works pretty well with that. Next up is going to just be Morgana. Morgana is really strong in this deck if used correctly. I feel like it's pretty easy to use her incorrectly, and then she won't feel nearly as strong. What's so strong about her is the fact that you can go for these really strong open attacks, and then your opponent spends all their mana, and then you Morgana a unit that they then either have to play next turn the tax to get them out of jail, and then they barely have any mana now, or get them out of shackles. I just like calling it jail, but they barely have any mana left now to actually get units down to now deal with your next attack. Or she's best on defensive turns when your opponent spends a lot of mana just doing their offensive turn, and then you could throw her out there last minute after passing. You will want to pass when you're kind of thinking Morgana is a good play. After passing, throw her in there last minute. She shackles up a unit, and now you're going for an open attack with a hefty board that they cannot block with one key unit that was shackled. It could be the difference between winning and losing, but I think overall she synergizes super well in the deck, and I've been pretty surprised by how strong she's been overall. And then lastly, it is going to be the big boy himself, Winding Light. He does really help at times, giving you just really strong stats across the board and overwhelm, so you can go for some very strong attacks around turn 7, turn 8. Really like Winding Light in this deck, and yeah, I've been very satisfied with it. If you do want to mess around with some of the slots in this deck, I do think it's pretty solidly optimized, so I wouldn't get too crazy, but Living Library is one that can feel like a really dead card when you are trying to play it, and unfortunately you do just low roll on the portals and don't have any easy way to kind of circumvent that. I do think Living Library is a slot that can be flexed a little. Obviously, lots of really fantastic combos, such as going for Moonlight Affliction and also going for Heroic Refrain in the same turn to get 4 unit targets, so that Morgana can level pretty easily, and a lot of other more niche stuff, but that's kind of one of the big ones that I really like is Heroic Refrain will do a lot of work, especially when it comes to leveling up Morgana, and same thing with Moonlight Affliction. And Moonlight Affliction taking out 2 units on top of a shackle is so strong. So I hope you guys enjoy this deck. I enjoyed it so much. It was so fun being able to make masters with it, and this is only just the beginning of these off meta decks that I'll be showcasing for you all. So once again, definitely make sure to like if you enjoy. Let's get to those games. Alright, so let's see if we can find some decent opponents and make this interesting. So there we go. Again, our first opponent here, Dr. Worm. Okay, so it's an interesting matchup for us always, but the Morgana healing is pretty nice. So let's see exactly how we could go about this one. I'm actually re-recording this gameplay just because my personal cam was a bit too large and the other footage I was able to capture, so yeah, it felt necessary to redo it. I think we do need units with a little bit better stats to trade. So as much as I want to keep the Portapalooza to really get those portals going, I think it is more so in our interest to. I don't like double Pel Cascade. That is a little bit of a sad sight to see. But yeah, as much as I want to get the portals going, I do need some units that trade a little better than these two. Turn 1 unit isn't great for us, but as long as he doesn't drop Omen Hawk here, that should be pretty solid. That's fine. An open attack would suck. That I can admit. But if he does an open attack and we're able to get Team Maker down, I won't feel too bad about this. Oh, and we do also draw Portal Scholar. So that's another good draw. I kind of want to do this, but I unfortunately don't have that luxury. I need to trade here. And yeah, there's a lot of damage to take, but I legit can't give up my Nora here. It just doesn't make any sense for me. And that has to be fine. We have to be okay with that, unfortunately. So, a lot of damage there. Definitely going to want to draw Morgana. We're going to give up Nora next turn, though. And stun is really good to see. Got to get the attack in here before Omen Hawk gets down. So that is 3 portals, and we will make that 4 with the Portal Scholar. So hopefully we can draw like all of those. On this next turn, we do get a very good Dark Binding target in the Red Barred Razor Mace. But yeah, hopefully we can get at least 2 portals. 2 portals, please. There we go, we get 2. And they are 2 units that can block, so that's not too bad. We can extend that even further by
I have my orders.
By what we decide to do here and how we go about it. I can't drop Conchologist though and have mana for the rest of the stuff I want to do, so I do need to pass. This says burst speed, so we will get the unit as we go for it. Oh well, we can't activate the Nightfall, unfortunately.
Come to model for me?
I think it's okay to lose Nora here. And yeah, this blocks most of what we wanted to hit. Anything we want to swap here? No, this is pretty solid. Nora's done her job. Yeah, he's gonna go for that, which is no one's surprise. We can at least disallow it from killing it, and hopefully get another unit in the process. We don't get another unit, which does feel bad, but that's not gonna kill Elise. So we will still get the trade there. So he's gonna still have 2 units on board while we're trading our full board. Okay, so we get the unit now. That could have been worse though. Definitely could have been worse. We got a pretty solid hit here too. Since that does work there. Ooh, that is a fantastic hit. We will drop the Nora, and that'll probably be it. And then just like yeah, I'll attack with all 3 of these. Yeah, we're gonna attack with all 3 of these. I don't know what our opponent has played, but we have a pretty solid blowout with the heroic referring. If that's all they're doing, we just let that go through. Yeah, we just let that go through. Yeah. Still got 1 portal.
When my song ends,
that's not ideal, but it could be worse. I like this, honestly. Yeah, we already have draw. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
So Nar is gonna turn into Mega Nar. Not too worried about that though.
Strong as waves.
He's gonna need to get his unit out of jail. We do have a unit we'll lose, so it's not necessarily a trade, but at least he'll stop it from getting any overwhelm damage. If he uses the stun plus give his units what is it, +1 attack here, that would suck for us. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything else for us to do here but to go for that. And then I'll do that as well. So that'll be our move. We'll see if he has the card I'm talking about. 5-mana card, just can't think of its name. Okay, so he just has freeze, which is more than fine. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna freeze. I don't think I care too much about that. Yeah. Still have the portal in here, so hopefully we draw next turn to go for Living Library and then pretty much potentially push lethal, because he's losing his whole board here. So yeah, we let this go through. We keep our Blade Twirler. We go for Conch. We could manifest a unit. Recall. Yeah, we'll do the manifest because that'll help with Nora's level progress. I'm not gonna go for it yet though. Nar will go back to normal. Oh, we could have done it for the Nar, which wouldn't have been the worst. Debating what we go for here, because if we go for this first, then we can still Living Library, and I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. 2 units Nora will level off that.
I think I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
Alright, and then because of the Morgana, we can now get the healing that she's gonna provide and
I have been through far worse than
and
this.
put Nora in jail, which I like. Yeah, as much as this is super aggressive, that doesn't win us the game, in my opinion. There is a slim chance it does, but I think we play this, yeah, I think we play it safe. Let's play it safe. Let's shackle up. And then we'll see if he, shackles plus plays a unit. Yeah, that's fine.
To the world below! Guess we're doing this the ugly way.
Attack with everything here. Razor Mace probably blocks there, which is fine. Yeah, we just want the healing. He lives on 1 with this. Yeah, he lives on 1. So we kill his Nara and he lives on 1, I'll take it. I will take it. Oh my, and that pretty much not a better draw than that. Sucks that we don't get our husk. But this is pretty much the best draw we could have got. Oh, he's going all in on us though. So that's only exactly 8. And we can go for this. And I guess Nora. We live on 1. Yeah, we just let that go through. I don't think he has Pokey Stick or anything. So that should just be game. Pretty close one. Yeah. GG's, my bud. So a pretty close first game, but definitely a feels good one to win that one-on-one health. Love to see it. Alright, so we do get a matchup. Let's see what we're up against. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna get Darius now. Nothing too surprising. So we will... I think we just... Yeah, I think we keep all those and just get rid of Mahiri. The Tea Maker is one of our best blockers into a lot of their well-statted units, and throwing a potential Chime on top of that's really nice. Having the 1-drop for the Crimson Pension's also nice. That will probably stop this attack. It sure does. We could get our Nora swing in here now. Shouldn't have any way. They don't have any way of stopping that. The hit does go on Nora, and I'm actually still pleased with that. I like, we may need the extra damage to finish the game when we need to. And yeah, I just like seeing Nora get a little bigger. So we're gonna see the damage probably going to the dog unless we see a different unit come down this turn. Then the damage probably won't go on the dog. We do get our, oh my god, we high roll the heck out of the portal. That is a high roll for sure. He's gonna play second dog. That is fine. We trade into all of this. Oh, so he's just not gonna attack her Crimson Pigeon. That's cool with me. Oh wow, he's doing it like that. Then we could get away with doing this. Yeah, I think we just take the kills. Yeah. We don't want these hitting more than once, so we just take the kills. So yeah, this is a fantastic start for us. If he... Is there any scenario where we actually... Why not? It's not like he can't really do anything about Nora connecting, so why not? Let's see what he does here. If he was to like play... I was just about to say, if he was to play that to stop Nora connecting, that is so much better. That is so much better than him using that offensively. And I kind of wanted to bait that out.
The winter's claw strikes.
I don't think my opponent realizes that that's a misplay, but I personally think that's a misplay. We'll go for that. See if she attacks. She will. We do want our portals here, but I don't think to the extent of just dropping this. Maybe we do. Yeah, I think we do. We don't. If we don't draw certain cards, we don't have a lot to do this next turn, but drawing into Morgana will definitely get rid of that. And I really just want to get these portals out the deck. We kind of need them. But yeah, we'll be able to shackle the Gnar twice, Mega Gnar, so that's really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Get double Morgana, which is always strong in this matchup.
I shall show them.
So yeah, he's gonna have to pay 6 mana to get that Gnar out of jail. We love to see that. We love to see that. That destroys all of his tempo. Definitely something I love to see, and just really shows the strength of Morgana. He can get one other unit down, that's fine. We don't attack with Morgana here. I think we attack with those two. That gives him one free kill for no reason. I think we just attack with that. Yeah, he may leave it. Just because he wants to attack with it with Gnar. But he does block. We'll take it. So this will probably be a Winding Light here, since we haven't been able to push through too much damage otherwise. On our next offensive turn, of course. Do we even... Not sure we stop this. I think we let it. Just so we could keep second Morgana. Or we just completely ignore this. I almost want to completely ignore it. Just so we have the widest... I'm not really sure. Because we don't really want to play this. This is a little overstated right now. We could probably get away... Yeah, we could get away with ignoring it. I'm just gonna ignore it.
I have my orders.
Leave it at that.
I bring music.
That's fine. We got plenty of things to play around. What he could potentially have later on. And yeah, now going back to normal is pretty good for us. Can we go this? I don't think we can. I think it has to be this. Because I'm spending 1 mana now, so I have 2 plus 8, which is 10. Isn't that 3? Hold on. I'm sucking so bad at math right now. So we're spending 1 mana now, and we're gonna have 10 remaining. I spend 3 more. No, I think we could go this, unless my brain's just really goofing. Yeah, we could go for this. So we will.
I heard the war song in the waves.
That's fine.
I declare this land mine! Runaway bite!
Alright, so yeah, this is not too bad. And we still have the buff, so we will be going for that. Probably here and there. Yeah, we slightly can't win, so I think these two are correct. Put him down to 2. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Winding Light coming through. Has to go for that. Using that defensively is really sad, especially just to live on 3 HP. We get our healing. Yeah, he's down bad. There's the Mega Gnar though. do we care about this? I don't think there's gonna be a scenario where we get to drop. Yeah, we just don't care though. He can't deal that damage, unfortunately for him.
Fine by me. Ooh, the suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts.
There we go. Is that both of our... Okay, there was a portal still in there. If we get another good draw up here, I will just Winding Light again. And we can go for this. Actually, we just go for this into Moonlight Affliction, and that'll be game.
An auspicious season.
Own your frailty.
And she probably just needs 2 more, so we will just pre-commit this. Yeah, he didn't let me. I wanted to level up, bro. You gotta give me that level up. Come on, bro. You gotta give it to me, man. You can't do me like that. I earned that. But either way, we'll take the win. Being Darius Nar again. Oh, Mafraju, let's go. Oh, I love Mafraju. Let's freaking go. I love her so much. And yeah, we get her on Respect Your Elders. That is fantastic. I think I mull all of that and just hope we get some more useful draws. Yeah, we want our own Nora. If they get Nora and we don't, that'd be pretty bad. So yeah, I was kind of mulling there for Nora. Oh, this is really good, especially if it can hit one of the Junk Constructs. Junk Constructor Nora would be ideal. So we'll hope for that. But yeah, I'm glad we're facing not only a meta deck that is in Darius Nar, since the first 2 games have been Darius Nar, but it's also really cool we're facing a player who I have a lot of respect for. Of course it hits Conch though. Of course it hits Conch.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
We just couldn't be lucky, folks. Just gonna go all in with the Junk Constructs. No real reason not to. Yeah, it probably gets down the Burble, the Octopus. We're not too worried about that as long as Portal Scholar doesn't get made more expensive. Yeah, I like this. Come on. Yeah. Yep. Let's get some portals. Hopefully we don't draw it this turn. We want to draw it next turn. Or this upcoming turn. We want to draw it the following turn. Does get Nora, which is a little feels bad. So if we are going to get a portal right away, please be an elusive. Give us an elusive. Elusive? That's not elusive. That's a well-statted unit. We'll take that. But yeah, a little frustrating though. We're not going to stop this though. Nowhere near that important. We may see the 5-mana spell. We don't though. Just immediately drop Portal Scholar. And then probably go for a Portal Palooza right away. That seems pretty logical to me. I don't really want to see the prank. Not really sure what you're getting off of this Explorer right now. And if you're going, probably will prank now, just to use all the mana. I could see her going for a prank here, just to efficiently use her mana. Yeah, I do see the prank. It does hit the Portal Palooza. That's very frustrating. That's really frustrating. Pretty much wanted that to hit anything but the Portal Palooza there. We do get that. Oh, we do get an elusive though. That's a win. What did they get? I don't care about that. We don't have any more elusives though. That so feels bad on the Portal Palooza. This would be such a solid Portal Palooza turn. So what can we do here? Probably just open attack. I guess I'm just gonna drop this. We kind of need to use our mana. Oh, that's good. I'll definitely take a Magical Journey. So we'll see what we see here. Not quite turn 6, so shouldn't be seeing anything too crazy. Not too worried about that. What else do we see? Is that it? we see that. Not too worried about that either. Oh, that was enough to get a burble down. That makes more sense. Cool, cool. It does come with +1/+1. That is the downside.
You over there. To the world below.
I don't really... Yeah, actually, we just immediately go for that, just in case we do want to use the Pell Cascade in combat. Yeah, we just have to let that happen. No way to save that. I kind of want this to die. Yeah, why not? Let's kill that. There's our Nora. She only gets one of the two. So if we don't see an open attack next turn, that'll be pretty nice. We are getting some solid damage in. But we may see the, yeah, I was like, we may see the Broadmain now this turn. And yeah, it is targeting my boy. Can't do anything about it. Ooh, Broadmain's trying to grab something though. We don't like to see that. Oh, I just made a mistake. I was supposed to drop the Nora. Yeah, I made a pretty big mistake. Not grabbing the Nora. I mean, not dropping the Nora. But I guess the one thing is that I could do this now and just get rid of Broadmain, which feels pretty solid. I don't really like Nora getting another Nexus hit though. Is what it is though. And I'll take that. Then our Nora is now above that, being able to trade with it, so that's pretty good as well.
Coming through.
That is 13 damage, so that feels pretty good. Could just send it. They don't have a lot of great ways to interact with the board aside from when Broadmain is down. Yeah, so I got the extra 2 damage here. So that is 12. So we do need to see some interaction here. I should have done it on this though, just in case. Oh, that's enough. Let's go. Respect your elders loses. Let's go, baby. Yeah, this is a huge flaw of this deck, is just that when Broadmain is dead, there's just not a lot of solid ways to interact with the board when open attacks are happening, or even just like strong attacks after just one cheap summon, and then you have ways of buffing your units. There's not really a lot that Respect Your Elders can do. I think it's really, we explored its weaknesses pretty solidly with the way that our deck plays. So yeah, let's go. Another win. Oh wow, we get into a game super fast. That's insane. And it looks like it will be against a Elder Dragon's deck that is using Morgana for some stability to not die to some faster strategies. That actually makes a lot of sense to me, because there really isn't any reason to run Tripper Elder Dragon in a lot of his decks, in my personal opinion. I don't think he's a strong enough unit to really warrant that. Nevertheless, we do still want an early game in this one, and that does help. Hopefully we could draw some 2-drops though, at least some 3-drops. That's not what I wanted to see. Hopefully we could get Nora, or at least Junk Construct on the next draw. It would be pretty bad to not. It's just not what I wanted to see. Hopefully, once again, we could get a 2 or 3 drop this next turn. There we go. Alright. We'll take it. Not too concerned with that. Oh, yeah, I was like, wait, what are you doing? Why would he... I'm not understanding why he'd block that. I know it has 2 health, but I don't really understand that. Hopefully we don't get the portal here. We do not. That's nice.
Fire and fury burn in me.
So we'll just do this, and I'll block that if he attacks with it.
Fury.
I will block that. I have no reason not to. this is worth it. Cause I'm like vanilla, she's just a 3/4 vanilla. So we'll do that. He doesn't have any way of doing anything about it. Only 1 mana left. And now she can't really block, so that doesn't really work out too well for our opponent. Kind of like the Nora play, just because then we have an ability to do more than just this. Yeah, I like the Nora play.
Misplaced my self. Off we go.
Well, now the Nora play seems bad since he drew that. Not too worried about that. I will block Shyvana. That works. Oh, that works out so good. That's an amazing unit to have gotten. We'll stop that.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
Lock that up real quick. Nice, and I don't want to discard anything here, so we're just gonna leave that. That 10 mana, perfect.
Doors to adventure.
Oh my. Love to see it. Kind of want Shyvana to block here. So let's see if she's about that life. See if he drew any combat spells. I'd be wild to just block there. Okay, we're gonna see a buff. Anything else? Living on 1. Single combat into Morgana. Oh, we'll see what our opponent has here. Okay, we see that. That's fine.
A dragon's reach is long.
Shyvana does not level, which is actually really key here. Yeah, and he has to spin that on that. That's fine. Ooh, that's a really good hit. See if he has a big swing here. If it's just that, we're in business. I will block that. I will block that. Stone block there. And block there. Oh, she'll level before the blocks go through. So what we're gonna do, we'll do this. Yeah, and then she dies. Okay, she doesn't die.
Now it's into the sky.
But we do clear a lot of the rest of the board pretty nicely. Yeah, we have no reason to hold mana. Oh, what? This is...
Don't worry, I'll spot any danger.
This is a bad play? Maybe? He grabs the... No, I kill that. How does he attack with the Shyvana here?
My skills are honed.
Yeah, I was like, you can't... I will just do that.
Prepared?
And, yeah. I don't think we need to keep Morgana here, especially if it means trading with Shyvana. Didn't get exactly what I was hoping to see here. So let's start with this. No extra draw, and that's just bad. Well, actually, we could stun some and then, yeah, it's definitely this.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
See what he drops. Probably a pretty expensive unit, I want to assume. Yeah, exactly what I thought. So I could do this. Yeah, I want to do this just to see what he does. Do that. Alright, yeah, so he has nothing else to summon. So he has to just block here. And now he loses to the burn, so we clutch that out. And we'll take it. That is GG's to Dragons. Love to see it. 20 health. You can see that this deck is quite formidable and really strong against the current meta, where there's a lot of kind of slower decks that play really big, heavy static units. We just overwhelm them pretty easily and force them to make some pretty bad trades. So thank you guys so much for watching the video on this showcase of Morgana and Nora together. Why did I almost forget her name? I really appreciate you guys for watching though. It really means a lot. Lots of videos on the way, so make sure you guys not only like the video, but also subscribe. Liking obviously really helps for growing the channel, and subscribing allows you guys to not miss out on any of the other videos where we showcase these really fun off-meta decks. That'll be the focus of the channel. Hope you guys are excited. See you guys in the next one. For now, peace out. Have a good one, everyone.